Isometric Projections.
आज बेटा मैं टॉपिक लेके आया हूँ आइसोमेट्रिक ऑर्थोग्राफिक प्रोजेक्शन। आइसोमेट्रिक का देखिए डायग्राम
To construct the
बहुत ईजी है।
isometric view or 3D view of the
ये
object,
ऑर्थोग्राफिक
first
में
we
बना दिया है,
create
2D
the
में बना दिया है
isometric
ड्राइंग।
axis. To do this, take a ruler and draw
देखिए
a horizontal line.
कैसे
Then,
बना रहे हैं,
mark a
देखिए
center point on this line. Next, take a protractor and mark 30 degrees on both sides of the center point, as well as 90 degrees. Draw lines passing through these points from the center point. The line passing through the 30-degree mark will be the x-axis. The line passing through the 90-degree mark will be the y-axis, and the remaining line will be the z-axis. With these three isometric axes in place, we can now construct the isometric view of the object. Next, we need to decide whether to draw the front view in the xy plane or the yz plane. It's important to remember that the front view should
ये
only be
ऊपर जो
drawn
बना
in
रखा है ये
two planes,
ऑर्थोग्राफिक
and not
प्रोजेक्शन है। ये
in
2D में बना है, और ये
The
3D में
possibility
बना रहे हैं।
of
ये
objects
आइसोमेट्रिक
always drawn
प्रोजेक्शन
from
बना रहे हैं।
opposite
ये
planes.
3D
That's
में
important
बनेगा
to
आपके
keep in
लिए।
mind.
और
On the
3D को देख
left-hand
कर
side,
2D में बना
we see
सकते
the
हो,
front
2D
view
को
of the
देख कर 3D
object,
में बना
while
सकते
on
हो।
the right-hand
ये
side,
फ्रंट व्यू
we
है,
see the side
ये
view. To
साइड
draw the
व्यू है।
front view, we'll use the xy plane, and for the side view, we'll use the yz plane. From the front view, we can tell that the object's total length is 104 millimeters, and its width is 72 millimeters. So, we'll start by drawing a 104 millimeters line on the xy plane, followed by a 72 millimeters line on the yz plane. Moving on to the height of the object, we can see from both views that it is 48 millimeters. Therefore, we'll draw a line of 48 millimeters and construct a cuboid outline for the object. It's important to note that this cuboid is just the basic outline for the object, and further details will need to be added to create an accurate representation. Now that we have the basic outline of the object, it's time to add some details. We can see this part of the object, it has no solid lines. From the side view, we can see that this portion is in front of the object. Hence, we can construct this feature on the xy plane. Using a drafter, draw a 24 millimeters line parallel to the xy plane from this point. The length of the vertical line from this point is 32 millimeters, so draw a vertical line of 32 millimeters downwards from the previous line as shown. Finally, draw another line parallel to the xy plane up to the y-axis as shown. This is how this feature will look in the front view. Let's proceed with adding the features visible in the side view of the object in the YZ plane. We can observe that there is a stair-like structure in the side view. To construct this, draw a line of 24 millimeters parallel to the Z-axis. Next, draw a vertical line of 16 millimeters, followed by another line of 24 millimeters parallel to the Z-axis. Draw another vertical line of 16 millimeters, and finally, a line of 24 millimeters parallel to the Z-axis. This completes the side view of the object in the YZ plane. The lines in the front view represent these points in the side view, which in turn represents these points in the isometric view. To draw these lines, we need to find their length in the front view. The length can be found by subtracting the length of this solid structure, which is 24 millimeters, from the total length of the object, which is 104 millimeters. Therefore, draw an 80 millimeters line from the points in the isometric side view parallel to the x-axis to complete the construction of the object. After the previous step, we notice that this line in the side view starts from this point in the isometric view. So, we can start drawing a line parallel to the z-axis from this point up to the intersecting line. Moving on, the lines we see in the isometric view represent the stairs in this structure. Therefore, we will draw lines parallel to the y and z axis to construct the stairs. This is the final isometric view of the object. Once this is complete, we can proceed to eliminate the outlines of the the structure and instead use dark lines to draw the figure. The next step in the process is to add dimensions to the isometric view. This marks the final stage in creating the isometric representation from the given orthographic projections. I trust that this video
Okay
has been
students,
instructive
समझ
in
में आ गया होगा,
demonstrating
बहुत
how to
easy है.
construct an isometric view.
Thank you.